Have you ever wanted to create a stunning visual effect on your website, only to find yourself stuck trying to divide a rectangle into two triangles? It can be tricky, right? Well, today we're going to tackle that challenge using just CSS. I totally get it. You want to create a visually appealing design, but CSS can sometimes feel limiting. You're not alone in this struggle. Many developers face similar challenges when trying to achieve specific layouts. Here's the specific question we're addressing today. One user asked how to divide a rectangle into two triangles along the diagonal using CSS. They mentioned that they tried using CSS rotation, but it wasn't responsive and got distorted on different screen sizes. Sound familiar? Let's dive into this together. So what makes this tricky? When using CSS for shapes, especially triangles, you often have to rely on clever tricks like borders or clipping paths. Understanding how these work will help us create a responsive design that looks great on any screen. And stick around. I have a fantastic tip at the end that will help you create even more complex shapes with ease. To create two triangles from a rectangle using CSS, the user can utilize the clip path property. This property allows us to define a specific shape for an element. Next, the user should create a second triangle. This can be done by adjusting the clip path values to create the opposite triangle. Now, the user can position these triangles within a parent div. This will allow them to overlap and create the desired visual effect. Finally, the user can apply different background colors to each triangle to achieve the desired look. This can be done by setting the background property for each triangle. Fun fact, did you know that CSS was first introduced in 1996? It has come a long way since then, allowing us to create amazing designs with just a few lines of code. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach to dividing a rectangle into two triangles is to use a skewed pseudo-element. The key is to maintain the aspect ratio to ensure the sloped angle appears correctly. You can also add media queries to adjust the angle for different screen sizes, or use a small script to make the design fully responsive. Let's move forward and look at another answer. An alternative solution provided by another user suggests using CSS gradients to create two triangles within a rectangle. They recommend defining 3 divs with specific classes for the upper and lower triangles, using linear gradients to achieve the desired colors. Let's take a look at another answer from another user. An alternative solution provided by another user involves using CSS pseudo-elements. They suggest creating a box with a background color and using the clip path property to define a polygon that shapes the div into two triangles. Here's the tip I promised. Experiment with different shapes using clip path. It opens up a world of possibilities for your designs, making them more dynamic and engaging. And there you have it. You've successfully divided a rectangle into two triangles using CSS. Remember, creativity is key in web design. If you found this helpful, hit the subscribe button for more tips. And don't miss our next video where we explore even more CSS tricks.